Hey folks, back with another video. Let's dive into what stories got my attention. Now, Congo's central bank has raised the interest rate from 7.5 to 18.5%, more than doubling the rates. Now, the cobalt rich country has been experiencing economic turmoil. The foreign reserves fell $47 million to currently standing at $832 million. The currency has lost about 17% against the dollar since January, and price inflation is projected to go as high as 20% or more. Now, part of the problem arises from the pandemic, but there are signs that the government has been exacerbating the economic situation by keeping the rates low and printing money at an alarming rate. Now, I expect there will be more news as far as Congo is concerned, especially its economics, and probably is going to spill into other political effects like Lebanon. And talking of Lebanon, the Lebanese president Michel Aoun on the France's BFM television hinted at leaving the door open for a negotiation with Israel for a peace talk. Now it seems that the UAE Israel agreement has created a space for other Middle Eastern countries to try to work with Israel on the long held issues. Hopefully, the other countries can open negotiations and end the violence that hurts the innocents in the region. Fingers crossed. Moving on. The Chinese fishermen are told by the local authorities to not approach the Senkaku Islands. Now, this is a sign that probably signals the intentions of Beijing that want to reduce the tensions with Tokyo. Now, in the past, the Chinese vessels have been spotted near the islands multiple times for a very long time. But now, with the tensions high and diplomatic relations at a low, there are efforts to reduce any scenarios that could lead to an accidental war, which is a good sign. But let's dig a little deeper into China. It seems that going into a war against Beijing may be unnecessary. Xi Jinping has come out strong for the failed Marxist political economy as a bedrock for the nation. Now, in the troubled times caused by Beijing, it is time that we decouple from China rapidly and then allow the Beijing to collapse under its own weight of a failed ideology. The international community needs to exert pressure on the Chinese Communist Party to give its citizens basic freedoms, and also we need to expose their tyranny, both in the past that they have committed and the current tyranny that it commits against its people. Hopefully, as time goes by, we can finally do the right thing and hopefully liberate or give the Chinese people the space to enforce whatever reforms they need in this regime. Although I am not a big fan of regime change, I am a fan of reforms, and China desperately needs reform. And finally, President Donald Trump said he is considering pardoning Edward Snowden. Now I'm going to quote Anatoly Kucherena, who is Edward Snowden's Russian lawyer. He quotes, "He, that is Snowden, was acting not only in the interest of the American citizens, but in the interest of all the humankind." I could not agree more with this sentiment. And I would urge President Trump to view his case from the point of view of whether he violated the spirit of the law and not view it on a technicality or be too strict on the law. Now, before I end this video, I'd like to pass my condolences to President Trump and his family for the death of his younger brother, Robert Trump. Now that's it for this video. If you like the video, then hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for future updates. I'll see you in the next video.